Broadcasting live from downtown Canton, Ohio since 1925. WHBC AM Canton, a Digity property.
We all love our coffee, but we all go, gosh, is it good for us? Is it bad for us?
One day we think it is, one day we think it's not. So that's why on our WHBC News line this morning, we bring in Dr. Al Johnson. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, so coffee, good, bad, what? We keep getting differing reports, as they say.
Well, it depends on how you look at it and what you're measuring and how you react as an individual. The latest study done by Johns Hopkins looked at 25,000 South Koreans, average age 41, and found that if they drank between 3 and 5 cups, that's 8-ounce cups of coffee a day, that they had no calcium in their coronary arteries, according to a CT calcium scan.
So that basically would reduce the risk, or the theory would go that reduce the risk of developing clogged arteries. That's pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah, well, that's the speculation at this point. And they're speculating that it may decrease type 2 diabetes. We know from past studies that there's different things in coffee that may bring down LDL cholesterol, like plant sterols. But in another study, it showed that if you perk coffee without paper filters, that you increase a chemical in the coffee that may increase LDL. So the message is, if you're going to drink coffee, do it in moderation, not over 5 cups, and make it with a paper filter.
All right, 5 cups is not bad, because I was saying, too, that when you say 5 cups, I mean, that's not the average size of your travel mug. You know, usually there's more than a cup in there.
Right. It's 5 8-ounce cups, so it's 40 ounces of coffee. And, you know, a lot of mugs come close to that.
Yeah, it's the big gulp in coffee, yeah.
Big gulp coffee cups. But are there still some worries? Do you have some concerns about coffee still?
Oh, most definitely for different individuals. Because what this study said is these are individuals that were drinking coffee. You know, if you aren't drinking coffee, don't start. Because other studies show that coffee in non-coffee drinkers will increase their blood pressure, can cause headaches, can cause other adverse effects. So it may upset the stomach, you know, all kinds of different secondary effects. So you want to be careful about starting if you aren't drinking it. If you are, then you're probably okay as long as you do it in moderation. The big message is, and I encourage people to get the test done that they used in this study, which is a CT scan of your heart for your calcium score. And it's the best early detection mechanism for coronary artery disease.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
That's a great idea to ask. Again, a CT scan of your heart is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
All right, one other quick question for you, because our guy John here drinks tea. Same thing for tea, or is that a completely different study and needs to be done?
Yeah, that's a completely different study. Tea comes from leaves, and coffee comes from beans, which is a different type of plant and process.
Okay, same caffeine, though, right?
Yeah, in fact, tea may have more caffeine.
Right. Yes, that's something that people don't always really realize, is that tea can have more caffeine than coffee. All right, well, we're going to keep it in moderation here, and we thank you so much, Dr. Al Johnson. We appreciate your time this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.